Good evening, viewers, and welcome to today's edition of the news. First, let's have a look at the headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurates Voice of Global South Summit, calls for a dialogue in Israel-Hamas conflict. Chief Minister Conrad flags off ex-servicemen mobile polyclinic from Shillong to Garo Hills. Embassy of Japan organizes North-East Japan Caravan 2023 in Shillong, India and Japan, reiterates to improve trade and commerce. KHADC Delimitation Committee to start public hearing from November 21st. And 5 terrorists killed in encounter with security forces in Jammu and Kashmir. And now for the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said Voice of Global South is a unique platform reflecting the changing world in the 21st century. In his address at the inaugural session of the virtual Voice of Global South Summit, he said Global South has been able to find its voice after the concrete efforts of all Global South nations. He said India has condemned the terrorist attack in Israel on 7th October and laid emphasis on exercising restraints and on dialogue and diplomacy. He said India strongly condemns the deaths of civilians in the conflict between Israel and Hamas.
भारत ने 7 अक्टूबर को इजराइल में हुए जघन्य आतंकी हमले की निंदा की है। हमने रिस्ट्रेंट के साथ ही डायलॉग और डिप्लोमेसी पर भी जोर दिया है। इजराइल और हमास के कॉन्फ्लिक्ट में सिविलियंस की मौत की हम कठोर निंदा करते हैं। राष्ट्रपति महमूद अब्बास जी से बात कर हमने फिलिस्तीन के लोगों के लिए मानवीय सहायता भी भेजी है।
Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad today flagged off the ex-servicemen mobile polyclinic from Shillong to Garo Hills. This initiative is a dedicated effort to elevate healthcare services for ex-servicemen in the Garo Hills region. Expressing government's commitment to the welfare of Indian Army veterans, he emphasized that the state has undertaken various measures to support and show respect to ex-servicemen. He acknowledged the successes of previous initiatives while pledging continuous support to the armed forces. The ex-servicemen mobile polyclinic is poised to significantly aid veterans in the Garo Hills who face challenges while assessing medical assistance.
With our humble endeavors. Jai Hind. है इसको आगे बढ़ाने के लिए और सर्विस अच्छा देने के लिए अलग अलग जो भी सपोर्ट हम लोग स्टेट गवर्नमेंट से दे पाए, मैं चाहूंगा कि हमारे हेल्थ डिपार्टमेंट से हम लोग दे। और इसकी तरफ मैं छोटा सा जो मेरा सीएम स्पेशल ग्रांट है, चीफ मिनिस्टर स्पेशल ग्रांट की तरफ से मैं एक छोटा सा 5 लाख का कंट्रीब्यूशन मैं आज देना चाहता हूं। और इसके अलावा भी हमारे जो हेल्थ डिपार्टमेंट की जो अलग अलग फैसिलिटीज हैं, वहां से भी जो भी मदद हो पाए और जो भी सपोर्ट हो पाए हम लोग हमारे हेल्थ डिपार्टमेंट से देंगे।
The Embassy of Japan is organizing the North-East Japan Caravan 2023 Shillong in collaboration with the Japan Foundation New Delhi and Indian Council for Cultural Relations North-East. A series of events are being organized in the city as part of the program. The first day saw judo and karate workshop. Japanese ambassador to India Hiroshi Suzuki also spoke on the occasion and called both India and Japan to work together in different fields. The 3-day festival will also have cosplay, anime screenings, calligraphy and origami workshops.
The first time, please think that this is only the beginning. For some of you who already know Japanese culture, please think that this will be a great occasion to enhance your understanding of Japanese culture more deeply.
The Delimitation Committee constituted by the Khasi Hills Autonomous District Council will start holding the public hearing from November 21st. The 6-member committee is headed by former KH ADC Judge Dr. Starwell Kars Imle. As per the terms of the reference, the committee will conduct public hearing at designated places to collect the views and opinions of the people of the constituencies. Speaking to reporters here on Friday, Chairman of the committee informed that they will be holding the public hearing for the two constituencies, Maukarwat and Langrin, of Southwest Khasi Hills on November 21st at the council office in Maukarwat.
Fi nomor ba katkum kajing perkhat na kaleng joka District Council kolong nomor kidan ki paipa ki balawan ban ai ki representation baki kwa no ban penhap na kue ka konstituensi sya kue pat te de halor yang kata misa na kaleng joka executive committee ki sa form me kan ke delimitation committee hadim bakilayo ka approval lo governor ban le ya kan ke banta te de nomor baki dan ki representation.
Scrub typhus infection has claimed the lives of 2 people while many are undergoing treatment at the Dr. H. Gordon Roberts Hospital, Jayau. Scrub typhus spreads through the bites of infected berry bugs. The hospital has received infected patients from several districts of Khasi Hills region. Speaking to reporters, a medical specialist at the hospital, Meban Aibor Karkongor, said this has only recently attracted the attention of the public and health systems in Meghalaya, with more and more cases being diagnosed in the last few years.
Thì cái này là Jimpang ni tip pat ba hi po snong thao ba kadeka nyang soot dari don ki jaka ki ba khot eka ba kadeka nyang so stop ru te tin paring ki khot eka ka scrub typhus. Thì cái này là Jimpang kadeka Jimpang shit ko ba ngi yo nomor ba yo rung nyang ba kerteng orientia sud sugamushi udi nyang Jimpang hi beret ki kenja bakteria kirum hakamat trong brio lumba ki thlak ki bodon haki senyum haki klau ki butab haki root snong ki jongi te yakini ki Jimpang mentangi la sumar la bun senam tangi la sedang ban kam snutu syaya ka jinglong juga Jimpang te ka ni sim ni ka kaburu ban kampan syai lang ya baro hawa ya dai ni ka Jimpang.
The Joint Action Committee, consisting of teachers, non-teaching staff and students from North Eastern Hill University, have called off their indefinite protest after a meeting with Vice-Chancellor Professor P.S. Shukla to discuss the former's 9th-point charter of demands. The indefinite protest was continuing since November 13th. JAC Chairman Professor Lakhon Kumar stated that the committee resolved to end the protest while maintaining their demands. The decision aims to ensure the resumption of regular classes in the university.
It was long pending because we wanted a solution to all our pending or charter of demands. Happy to say that I think this meeting has been successful. And why I say so, probably since that person is out for last more than 15 days, his service is not required in Neho anymore. And VC will initiate necessary action to end the process and put a full stop. That is one. Now, coming to the immediate appointment of the statutory officers, already between 20th to 25th is the date, 22nd November is the date that VC has, which of course came in the press. He said the appointments of these will be done, which means the selection committee is going to sit on these days, which is also okay because that was also our immediate demand.
The Meghalaya Commercial Truck Owners and Drivers Association today met the Deputy Commissioner of West Khasi Hills District, Garrett L.S. Dykes, and urged him to take an action against the illegal toll and check gates set up along the national highways and state roads. MCTONDA President M. Marngar stated that the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways has issued guidelines prohibiting the setting up of toll gates along national highways. He further noted that the district administration has been informed about the need to remove these check gates as they obstruct the seamless flow of traffic and also cause inconvenience to people.
Konsil ya ki truk ki jingkit dena kali yang jongi ngila sokhia kani ngila wan kindu ya usi namar bakat kum ka shiti lani kata guidelines jong ka Ministry of Road Transport and Highways la kami sai ba numla banbu ya kinu kerdop lum khajna toll gate check gate kinu ki banta ki bade bat ka banta ban lum pisa surok elakhang ki bade jong surok PWD dena kali yang jongi halor kani kiting dia la iba ka jingi bun menta lasang mi akini kisni bun ba akini ki tollgate ani kudok dum kajana apo West Castle ham tam ki bahab apo ka motion civil subdivision.
In Jammu and Kashmir, 5 terrorists have been killed in an encounter with security forces in Samno area of Kulgam district. As per the police, the slain terrorists belonged to the Lashkar-e-Toiba outfit. The operation was jointly carried out by police, army and the CRPF. A police spokesman said that incriminating material that has been recovered from the site as the area is being sanitized. The encounter started late last evening. The government of Meghalaya, in collaboration with the District Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Department, organized a 2-day training program on dairy, piggery, goatery and poultry farming. The event, held at the Vocational Training Center in Ampati, Southwest Garo Hills, aimed to empower local farmers and enhance their skills under the National Livestock Commission 2020-2021. The training covered a spectrum of topics essential for livestock farming, including animal health, nutrition, breathing, techniques and modern technologies. The first 5-star hotel of Meghalaya, Taj Vivanta, on Thursday organized a cake mixing ceremony. The event was organized keeping in view the upcoming festive season of Christmas. The cake mixing is not a contemporary practice but rather an old one which started back in the 17th century. Hotel staffs and guests took active participation in the ceremony. And now for the weather report. Maximum temperature 15.5 degrees Celsius, minimum temperature 11.2 degrees Celsius, relative humidity in the morning 100% and in the evening 98%, rainfall 5.6 millimeters. Forecast moderate rain is likely to occur at many places. And now for the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra inaugurates Voice of Global South Summit, calls for dialogue in Israel-Hamas conflict. Chief Minister Conrad flags off ex-servicemen mobile polyclinic from Shillong to Garo Hills. Embassy of Japan organizes Northeast Japan Caravan 2023 in Shillong, India, and Japan reiterates to improve trade and commerce. KHADC Delimitation Committee to start public hearing from November 21st. And 5 terrorists killed in encounter with security forces in Jammu and Kashmir. Well, that's all we have for you in today's edition of the news. Do tune in tomorrow at the same time and same channel. Have a good night.